Fruit Haven 10 is a 14-hectare or 35-acre farmland in southeast Ecuador, in between Gualaquiza and Alpangui. We're doing a group land buy of this property, and it's open to people who are aligned with the ideals of Fruit Haven and Terra Frutis. You can check out the websites for more info. The Fruit Haven 10 property is a 20-minute drive north of Fruit Haven 1, 2, and 3, and just a short walk from the Terra Frutis community, which is closely linked to Fruit Haven. It starts right on the Rio Zamora and goes slowly uphill to the base of the mountain. It's mostly flat and has a mix of pasture and forest, with a stream on one side. All private lots have direct driveway access, and all except for one have either the stream or the river on the lot boundary. We started with 20 lots for sale, and now there are about 15 remaining, but you can check our website for what's currently available. To get to Fruit Haven, you can fly into Guayaquil, Quito, or Cuenca. To make your land travel the shortest, we recommend getting a flight to Cuenca. Then you can take a $9, 4.5-hour bus ride to Gualaquiza, the nearest town, followed by a short taxi or bus to Fruit Haven. Or if you prefer, you can take a 3-hour private taxi ride for about $100. Buying fruit at Fruit Haven 10, at least while you're waiting for your food forest to start producing, is pretty easy since we do a bulk purchase order each week. It gets delivered to all the communities from a nearby market. You can also buy some things from your neighbors, like bananas and papayas. If you need to get to town, you can use a personal vehicle, or you can take a taxi to Alpangui, which has a good selection of fruit and veggies, home supplies, and hardware stores. In the future, public transportation will be available directly from the property, but the road was very recently built, so the buses haven't started running that route yet. The best option for those on a budget is to take a short bicycle ride to the nearby village of Shiram Ensa, where you can get public transportation to Gualaquiza for around $2. If your dream is to buy land and start a homestead in the tropics, Fruit Haven 10 might be what you're looking for. We want people to buy a share in this property and be part of a neighborhood of like-minded people. We are primarily looking for frugivores, raw vegans, erratists, and people who eat a whole foods plant-based diet that is mostly raw. We want people who are interested in permaculture and organic farming. People who want to grow their own fruits and vegetables. People who want to start a family or already have one and need a safe environment for that. People who want to form a thriving economy, community, and ecosystem of fruit-loving humans who grow food without synthetic chemicals and build structures in an eco-friendly manner. And of course, people who want to buy land in a legally safe way with their name on the property title and a contract between all owners specifying lot boundaries, land use, and basic rules. Fruit Haven Eco Village, along with our nearby sister community, Terra Frutis, and our annual event, the Amazon Fruit Festival, are growing every year. Right now, we have 27 landowners co-owning 8 different properties, with both numbers rising each year. With the current global economic situation and the direction that modern governments seem to be heading, people are waking up. They want to protect themselves and invest in land and community. In these times, the safest thing for you and your family to do is to relocate to a community of like-minded individuals in a rural area. This is the Fruit Haven 10 lot map. You can see the river on one side, the road running up through the middle, and the private driveway running along the north side to access all the private homestead lots. The stream is on the south side. It runs year-round, and it comes from the mountains, so it's pretty clean. It is big enough to dam up small sections with rocks to make a bathing hole. Our gravity-powered community water system comes from this stream, where we have an intake and a tank on the highest part of the property. The intake is higher than any nearby developed land to ensure cleanliness. This water system will supply pressurized water to all homestead lots, sufficient for faucets, showers, and hoses. We have a number of water filtration options that we recommend using for drinking water, including natural ceramic and activated carbon filters. All lots are half a hectare, though if you want more land, you are welcome to purchase 2 or 3 adjacent lots so you can have 1 or 1.5 hectares. But even half a hectare, or 1.2 acres, is enough land to grow food for a family. Each 0.5 hectare lot is tied to a 5% share of property ownership. If you do the math, with 14 hectares and 20 half-hectare lots, you'll see that there is some leftover space. Part of that will be the community area, part is used by the driveway, and the western part of the land, which includes a very steep hill, will be set aside as an ecological reserve. There are many benefits to buying land near Fruit Haven and Terra Frutis, the 2 permaculture communities in this area. We have searched the world for the best rare plant genetics. We have white sapote, black sapote, mamey sapote, green sapote, yellow sapote, chico sapote, South American sapote, and also many other fruits that are not called sapote, along with a great selection of edible greens and tubers. We've made it easy for you to start your food forest. Food aside, we also have sourced a wide variety of construction materials, including natural wood treatment, and a wide variety of organic agricultural products, such as soil amendments and integrated pest management products. We have experienced workers trained in permaculture techniques, and we have reliable contractors and construction guys who can help build your house. Rather than starting by yourself alone in some other tropical country that probably has insane land prices and a high natural disaster risk, come to Ecuador and join us in our little valley behind the Andes Mountains. You'll find it way easier to start a permaculture homestead with a network of support that we've been building for over 5 years. Every Fruit Haven Group land buy has some shared development costs. The property development budget is paid for by all the owners of the property and included in the cost of each share. It covers the development of a community area, a community water system that provides water to all private lots, an access road, mapping and marking the homestead lots, tools and equipment for owners to use to develop their lots, and other expenses that make things go smoother. It covers property taxes, which, by the way, are insignificantly low here, and keeping the property boundary marked and maintained to prevent future boundary disputes. The FH10 property development budget should be sufficient for about 5 years from the original property purchase, which was in 2019. After that, each owner should expect to pay around $400 per year for a 5% share to cover maintenance of the road, maintenance of the community area and property boundaries, and other basic shared expenses. Development within one's personal homestead lot is the financial responsibility of the owner. However, the Fruit Haven team is more than happy to help you get a house built or fruit trees planted, even if you aren't here. If you want to see the Fruit Haven 10 property development budget in more detail, check out the website. At this point, you might be asking how transparent and accountable we are. Well, the property development expenditures are accounted for using double entry accounting software, and all owners can see the live updated accounting file on our cloud server at any time. Our cloud server also hosts important documents that are accessible to the owners, and photo updates of ongoing projects. We send out a financial report twice a year. We use the same accounting system for private homestead lot accounts. If people send funds for planting trees, building a house, or adding other infrastructure on their private lots. Another cool thing about being a property owner here is that once a month you receive a newsletter in your email with project updates on all of the Fruit Haven properties. This land that we are calling Fruit Haven 10 is a great property, and it would be really awesome to fill it up with fruit trees and permaculture homesteads. Are you interested in being a landowner? You can find out more information on the group land buy process at our website. Go to fruithavenecovillage.com and click Group Land Buys at the top. There's a link below the video. You can also email us at fruithaven@protonmail.com. There are many ways to join the fruit revolution and secure your future, but starting a homestead at Fruit Haven is probably one of the best ways. Please subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to hearing from you.